Hi, it's Cassie Platt with Remax Results, your guide to real estate. And today I'm going to answer one of the biggest questions I get from people is how do they get into flipping? What does it take? And the first question is always who's going to be doing it? Labor is probably the biggest expense. So if you're paying someone else to be doing it, it could be a lot. You still have cost of materials. You have the cost of items that you don't even know about that are going to need to be taken care of. There's a lot of overhead that you need to consider, like insurance for all of the house, or in our instance, because we do it ourselves. My husband was a carpenter in his teens, and he's on the job doing it with our employees, and we have to make sure that our insurance covers all of the aspects of our work, because that's what we do. We go ahead and pay the property taxes as we hold, interest rates for investors, if we're borrowing money to purchase these, or if I'm using my line of credit or something. It all has to be taken into consideration. There's also commission when I go to sell them to someone else, and any holds that are required. So it's not necessarily the best business plan. It's the business plan that works for us. Sometimes we break even on these houses and we just stay in business, which is great because my husband loves to do this. Other times we might make a little bit of profit, that will obviously pay taxes. I keep very diligent records. I allot all of my jobs, all the expenses. My accountant does all the labor per jobs. It's very, very tedious, but it gets done, and it helps us know our numbers and where we need to be and what we can put into a house and what we can't. There's programs out there you could lend money for this purpose. There's a lot of those out there. I've been introduced to some, but I've always just used private investors. And then there's also other business plans that are probably more profitable, like holds. It's like when you take a house, you purchase or more houses, and if you can afford to, and just rent them out, and then you're building the equity, and you could depreciate it, and you might save a little bit on taxes and stuff. So that's a really great model. I have never wanted to be a landlord, although I've tried to purchase my first a few years ago. We lost out on it. It was a bummer. But maybe one day we'll get there. At this time, we just do a couple flips for ourselves and for clients throughout the year. So if you want to do this and it's something you want to do, make sure you know who's gonna be doing the work, that you trust them, that you're showing up and making sure stuff's getting done, that you have everything that you need kind of planned out, and a percentage of error. And best of luck, because there is a lot of us out here doing it, and I love seeing it. So rock on, little rock star. Bye guys, have a good day.